Hi guys, it's me again. So I talking about some like the books. I just mentioned a couple. But yeah, I mentioned books last time. I mentioned a few of them. Like the World by Simon Montefiore. Which is very general history, very thick book. Like all things like 1302. Or that's why it is on like the last page. This is that's why a fan of it. That's why I'll put a link to all like the books on Amazon below. But this is like my one book that I've been reading. Although it's why I've kind of been procrastinating a little bit because it's like looking at it, it's like a thick thing, and it's why I kind of just look at it like, do I really want to do this? Kind of thing, because it's like it's like with this like it kind of goes from like our earliest history, like kind of like early history. And I don't think it goes quite as far back as like evolution itself, but it's like kind of goes back to like the founding of like civilizations kind of thing, like Egypt and what have you. When we started like building pyramids and what have you. But kind of been reading like a few other things because it's kind of been going over some of the classics like Jane Austen, like the Bronte sisters and that kind of thing. Like as it's I love reading like the Jane Austen, the Bronte sisters, like Elizabeth Gaskell kind of thing. That's why I kind of know that the lives of like the Bronte sisters were like somewhat tragic, like as along with like their brother kind of thing, like Branwell. As just I don't think any of them lived to be like too old or anything. Like they had like two older sisters that died in like teenage years or like around then. Of like I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, and then it's for like three of them. I think like of like the four remaining children, it's like three of them like died of like tuberculosis or something, and then like I think it was like Charlotte who lived to be the oldest, and died like before 40, like in childbirth or something like that. But went through that phase, and it's got Jane Austen at Home by Lucy Worsley. It's I don't think she had like Jane Austen had like a particularly long life as well. Like down like around 40 or something like that. That's why keep being mentioned like she had like was like late being born. But it's another thing. Not sure whether to mention it or not, but it's like keep being interested in like the Romanovs, and it's I would recommend it. This one like Romanov Royal Masters: What Science Could Not Conceal by Mesopotamus Publications at the Mesopotamus Monastery. It's like on Cyprus. When I like put it in on like Google Maps. So I do 100% support Ukraine in that war. That's why it's Ukraine. That's why they have its borders for a reason. But it's kind of like the book as it's it is mostly primary sources. Because it's primary sources, and it's kind of like I've always had like kind of like that intrigue into like the family. Especially kind of like the sisters, like Olga, Tatiana, Maria, and Anastasia. This way, it's kind of like that. Kind of like this way, there's a lot of intrigue. I kind of felt like there's a lot of intrigue about them. And this way, the one thing I kind of like about them is there's like the picture. There's like a bit of like the back where like this stripe here. that seems a little different to like there's something like which is like different to like the rest of it, which is like the colour inside with like a load of colorized pictures like Olga Sharina. Let me just get a name up. There you are. Olga Sharanina. Yeah, it does say that. It's like quite like that picture as well. It's probably like one of the most iconic of them. But it's probably it's kind of like as it's probably I've also read like a couple of like or listened to the audiobook of like a couple of like alternate where like one of them may have survived or goes into like a couple of them. Like the lives, like fictionalized lives of them. But yeah, another one dry lips. And I'm putting like moisturizer like balm and oil or that. Another one was like Talking with Psychopaths and Savages by Christopher Berry D. It's like quite interesting, like as it goes over like some of the like serial killers, like killers and serial killers and what have you. Because it's like you got like this one you've got like the likes of like he's been like talking to someone like and this one he's like spoken to likes of like probably like the likes of like Ian Stewart Brady, like the Modern Moore's murderer. And like Gary Ray Bowles, like the 95 killer. So and there's like some that I probably had heard of, but it's like have maybe not well known. I may not have had that information, like Neville George Cleverly Heath kind of thing. But it's like it's why this was like the first one I bought, but it's like I don't think it was like the first one I read. It's like one of these ones because it's like I remember reading them on like train, one up on the train to Liverpool and one on the way back, and I may have had like another one on like the train to Buxton. I also went to Liverpool and Buxton over the summer, like end of August. Because it's like I went to like in Buxton. It's why I just went to like the Pavilion Gardens to see like what went on, like how much has changed since my childhood. It's like went up like a few times during my childhood. And it's like say it's like 40 minutes or something by train from where I live. But it's like But it's like they all do have like something different. Like this one not sure if you can see it too well. Like chapter 1, what is a serial killer? Like I kind of like that as it goes into like detail and like what's a serial? Can you spot one? Like it's kind of like how to spot things before going into them. Like some of them. This way, in this one, I had John Reginald Holiday Christie, Peter Curtin. How are you saying? It's like it's kind of got like U with like the 2 dots over it. Neville George Cleverly Heath, kind of David Russell Williams. God, he was quite a character. Jodi Arias and Douglas Daniel Clark and Carol Mary Bundy. This way, I remember reading that one on the way back from thingy because it's got like that insert with like pictures in. Because it's just little bits like that I just remember. Because it's kind of. This way, I pray for for the victims and the families of such people, and that one as well. All of which I would recommend. As it's like, yeah, there is like another one that's coming out in like January by like Christopher Berry D, coming out in like January, which I've pre-ordered on Amazon, because that's the one place I pre-order. Cause you got the pre-order guarantee. Like if you pre-order it on a day and it goes down and goes back up, you get like the cheapest price that it went to before it went back up, which is like amazing. And it's like, yeah, kind of had one of those moments where I've been fascinated by like maritime history kind of thing. And it's like, yeah, I kind of watch like, I would recommend like, yeah, Ocean Liner Designs Part-Time Mystery, although he does sometimes do ghost towns as well, and yeah, Historic Travels, which is how I got Historic Travels in particular. Okay, so I probably will try and share the links to their channels below, as it's why I quite like them, which is how I got into next two books, like Night to Remember by Walter Lord. That's why I got it like £2-3 on like eBay, because it's for like, yeah, being of limited means. Thanks for that one patron that I mentioned in like the previous video. Do get a little bit more. It's like if you want to become a Patreon member, like, yeah, do it. Go down below. I don't have any tiers yet as of yet. Haven't sorted all that out, but it's like a Night to Remember. It's like it's not a particularly big one. It's like pretty short. Yeah. Like the entire thing's like less than 200 pages long, which like compared to like some of the other books, like let's say this one is like, which is like 1,000 pages plus. It's like including everything, it's like 186 pages that are actually numbered. Because it's like, yeah, it's got like got put at the back with like visit Penguin, like read more like Penguin and what have you. But it's like, yeah, another one is like had to get it on my Kindle on a sea of glass, and it's like I'm showing it like on Amazon. I got it back on the 26th of June. This last 26th of June on my Kindle. So it's as it's like, yeah, I don't have my Kindle anymore, as it's like it would not connect to the internet anymore, and so like, yeah, I got rid of like I had to read it on my phone, so I can't really show. As it's like, yeah, $21.60 though. It's like it's not cheap, and it's like I got it on my Kindle because it's like, yeah, it was the cheapest at the way you could get it at the time. Like format and place to get it at the time, because it's like it's why you'd kind of be lucky to get it for under £20, like a physical copy for like under £20 these days. But yeah, that's like, yeah, pretty much like, yeah, what everything. That's, yeah, it's like I do. If you don't know, it's like, yeah, I like reading. That's why, yeah, I have read like Harry Potter and what have you. But it's like I read it on my Kindle, but it's like my mum has this like many years later. But it's like I think my mum initially got like the books as they were coming out, kind of thing. Because it's why I kind of remember her kind of picking up at a Sainsbury's down the road, like definitely I was in the Sainsbury's down the road. Like when that one event like finally came out, because it's like it was kind of like a weird one, because it's like the books were coming out, like the films were coming out with the books, kind of thing. Like it's like, yeah, the books did finish before the final films came out. Not like the whole Game of Thrones thing, like As if like, yeah, we've been waiting for some time for the next book to come out, despite season 8 finishing like, yeah, the run like years ago, many years ago now. Like, you probably know more than me, or may know more than me sometimes, but it's like, yeah, you can, yeah. Like, yeah, sometimes like, yeah, I am wrong, but it's like, yeah, maybe a date of publishing like for the next book. But yeah, that's probably like, yeah, the end of this one, and it's like, yeah, I'll put links to the Amazon and what have you for other books below, and the YouTube things I mentioned before. So yeah, bye for now, and I'll see you all later.